Champions League final.
Final in Istanbul, yeah.
And there you were, scoring 2 goals, half-time. You must have thought, okay, we can just see out 45 minutes, I'm sure we're all right. You must have been quite confident.
No, we play very well the first half. I remember when I sit down in the dressing room, I said, I can't believe it. I said, it's too big, it's more than the dream. I say, I'm grown to see, watching Van Basten and Baresi lift the cup, and something, it's happened. Then I want to be calm, because I say, oh, it's too big. It's too big, and but in the same time, I was calm in that moment to be focused to the second half. But the second half, you know what happened in 6 minutes.
What was happening at half-time in the dressing room? I mean, you got some big leaders in there, big names.
No, nothing special. In all the jobs have good players, bad players. Good journalists, bad journalists. It's true. But explain something happened in the second half is impossible. That may be one of your colleague journalists say, explain that. They start to shout and start to they know that they won the but it's impossible.
But
it's impossible.
At half-time, were the rest of your teammates happy with everything, or were they pushing for more? Because you had players like Seedorf, Gattuso, Pirlo.
It's impossible to think about that. We grow that everybody who plays, you play until the end. You play 90 minutes. Then you be happy or not. If you arrive in the final of Champions League and you start to be happy in the middle, no. With in the dressing room, Seedorf, Gattuso, Pirlo, Shevchenko, Maldini, Crespo, Nesta. No, it's no way. Absolutely no way. But if you ask somebody, say journalist, say yes, yes, to try to explain something, it's not true, and in the same time it's difficult to explain what happened in the second half, because it's not about all the second half. It was about 6 minutes.
That's it.
But football is beautiful for that. But it's not for me in that moment. But it's beautiful for that. It's impossible to explain, and we love this game for this kind of situation.
What did Don Carlo Ancelotti say at half-time to the team?
I think nothing special. Try to be calm, to keep going like this, because the first half we played very well, and I think Rafa Benitez make a change to don't suffer another goals against, and put Didi Hamann in the middle and make free Gerrard, and this movement to don't suffer more goals was the good choice to be free to Liverpool. But you know how many times you see Steve Gerrard score with a header outside, almost outside the box? Never. How many times you see Smicer to score a goal with left foot outside the... If Xabi Alonso took the penalty and did a save, but at the same time the ball remaining again for Xabi Alonso when Nesta and Gattuso's coming but kick and make 3-3, then a lot of little big things happen that's never happened before. Was like this. When it's no, it's no. It's not time, it's not time. When God decides it's not your time, it's not your time. Yeah. And was not time for us.
Those 6 minutes though, do you remember saying anything to any of your teammates, or
no?
Was it all blur?
Yes, in that moment, my experience, the experience is when you understand the situation is out of control, they are more confident than you. You must to stop the game with suffer a foul or try to breathe, to stop. But was impossible. Was it tough? It was too quick everything, and but it was only in these 6 minutes because after we create a lot of actions and to score again. And but Dudek make a great save with Shevchenko. I think I was in the bench in that moment, and when Shevchenko missed this, I said, "Oh my God, it's not today for us." Because maybe if that ball live in Gattuso fit, I said, okay, it's happened because it's not his work. But was is a Shevchenko foot, and he missed with Dudek was really a miracle. Then I say, "Oh my God, it's not my time." Then in that moment I understand. It's not tonight.
What about looking at Steven Gerrard's performance? I mean, that's probably his defining night as a Liverpool player. Is it one of the best performances you've seen?
I want to be clear. I say was so big the delusion that I never focus in them. I remember when at the end of the penalty kicks, when everybody's come into the dressing room, I'm stay outside, and I walk with the trophy behind the trophy to understand better that it's happened. And when the president of UEFA give to Gerrard, and Gerrard lift the cup, and say, "What has happened?" It's unbelievable. I'm shocked in that moment. I say, I want to see with my eyes that it's happened when Gerrard lift the cup. Is not Maldini lift the cup. Then was very hard moment for us, the dressing room, and to come back to Italy. In that moment you want to leave football, because I play very well. I scored 2 goals. I remember to look the eyes of Carragher in Piazza. We are in trouble because it's impossible to stop me. You feel you are in the top of your level, and it's not enough. And it's not enough to win the title. I say, no way. I want to leave football. I want to don't think about that. But day by day, you recover and say, okay. You try to focus in another challenge. I try to think about my national team. In that day, 10 days after, we play against Brazil at home in the Monumental and scored twice, and we won 3-1. And you start to stay up and try to forget, but was impossible today. Until today, it's like this. It's something so hard to forget it.
I remember there's a picture of you. The trophy's here. Your head is just down, but the trophy's right there, and your face looks completely different. So I think I can try to understand where you were at that point in time. But
I think was too big to realize. I dream to, but I don't know if I dream, but it was something utopic situation that they think that to become a AC Milan player, score goals, win the trophy, it's too big as a dream. Was too big. I think it was too big. It's not real. I came from Argentina, so far. I don't born in Europe that you think and you feel that everything is close to you. When you're born in Argentina, it's a long, long career to do to reach this situation. When you reach and the dream comes through, it's too big. Scores twice with Maldini. That when I was young, I watching in television. We play with Baresi, Gullit, Van Basten. Now is my teammate. Score him the first one. Was too big. Was too big as a dream, and has become a nightmare.
Did anybody say anything in the dressing room afterwards, or was it just
No,
silence?
silence, big silence, because we play very, very well. That is, but was not enough. And I remember that two years later, when Milan came again against Liverpool, but in Greece in Athens, and I played in Inter, and we won the Scudetto. Then, but after the final, 10 minutes after the final, they are everybody happy because they won the Champions League against Liverpool like a revenge. Was beautiful to receive a lot of calls with the guys and the kitman and the governance to say, you deserve that. It's for you. And I played in Inter in that moment. That's mean was strong and relationship with the club and with the guys, with the person. That is important. It's not that sportman. It's about human. They remember me after 2 years that I deserve this trophy, and send me a lot of messages. This is for you because you deserve that. You are one of us.
Yeah.
And I play in Inter. It's crazy, but that's mean what is important, the relationship with a human person. Yeah.